Hello, George. Phat Ninja Foodforest. Doing chores today. Just walking by this raspberry. It's already put on its berries for the fall. I just broke that one. SOB. I wanted to show just how these work. These are a fall bearing or a twice bearing raspberry, as opposed to a summer bearing raspberry, which bears biannually every other year. These bear their first year, so these canes came up from the ground this first year, and now they're starting to put on berries. So it's going to be going into the fall. We're going to get good berries out of these. From that same cane, that ground on the ground, with these berries that we're still eating. Hey, look at that. These were last year's out of that same cane that we chopped off right there. Make that out. So where that got chopped off is where the freeze came last year. So we were harvesting berries off of it. And then that first freeze came and it stopped producing. So over the winter I chopped it there, pruned it there, and then gave us berries all spring through the summer. So that's twice bearing. Bears in the fall, in the first year cane. And then the spring, the rest of that cane continues bearing as the new cane comes up for that fall. The way we can manage those is we can grow them in a big field full of them and mow them to the ground. And that same fall, we'll get berries if we want. Any energy that was remaining in that cane for spring berries will be saved and put into that fall production. They're self-supporting, as you can see here. They don't fall over and hit the ground. They don't tip. So we can grow them in singular areas in our guilds in our yard. And the other type we have is a summer bearing, or a biannual raspberry. And I use our black raspberries here to show that. We'll go out front and have a look at that. So then out front here, we have these are on a T-trellis. So there's a T-trellis here, so we can tie them off either way. Because the first year comes up, this came out this spring, and it'll give us berries next year. This came out last summer, and then gave us berries this summer. You can see it's all done producing. We tied it off to the opposite side. So by tying alternating ways with those berries, once these are done giving berries, we chop them off and get rid of them like now or in the fall. These new ones are here waiting. Next spring, as these start producing berries, late spring, we'll guide that new one the opposite direction. So every year we alternate that direction so we don't get them all tangled up and confused in a mass. So there's two ways we grow berries here. Again, the summer bearing on a T-trellis, or over here, self-standing raspberries. And there was last year's berries there. We got two harvests out of. These were smaller, shorter berries. They didn't get as tall. Not as much sun up here. More here. You can see it was self-supporting. More along here. This propagation station. So again, last year's, they gave us a second after this cut, a second set of berries this spring. And then this fall's berries, as opposed to the biannuals. Hope that helps. George, Phat Ninja Foodforest. Change can be better than a holiday. We offer classes, tours, consultation, and design. We're also starting with the permersion. Look on our website for that. Change better than a holiday. Peace.